Kanaan working on Kimball there. Kimball on cold tires.
That's Tagliani taking a look and a little nudge saying, hello, buddy, I'm right here. They're side by side. This is going to be a battle of bravery, braking for turn 6. It's a question of who's going to brake later. They're side by side. Kimball brakes later. Tagliani goes for the over-under. He's now outside approaching the next corner, right-hander. Kimball tries to stuff it back in here. Overshoots. Tagliani's got no way to make the corner and just gets bumped off.
You see the 98 of Alex Tagliani, and he actually brushed the wall, so they're going to make a quick look at that right rear and just make sure everything's okay. Now you see there is a bit of an issue. It's actually the second time he's brushed the wall today, and they're going to have to take a look at it. You can see that's not a good sign, Marty.
Yeah, and he's outside the window. He had pitted just 12 laps ago, so it doesn't look good.
Oh! Tagliani goes off in turn number 3.
Keep her going, keep her going.
Now he's in trouble. It's almost impossible to spin the car there. In these cars,
gotta hammer it.
No room. Now to get it in reverse is almost impossible. We watched CASTRONEVES do this yesterday.
We'll keep an eye on that.
Let's watch here to see what was going on. Oh, you can see in the far backside there. It looks like he's just a little bit high or something happened. I'm not too sure, but he ended up going straight. It didn't look like the car would turn, so maybe something happened to the car. Mechanically, you can see at the bottom of the screen, just offline, and such a star driver does not make mistakes like that, so I'm suspecting something went on with the car.
And that is down in turn 4 of the racetrack, so this is going to extend this caution period.
Under braking. Oh, and watch this. Ed Carpenter coming in too fast, coming into turn 3, ends up getting into the back.
And there was a third car that got involved in that at the end.
But you have to sort of pace yourself, don't you, Eddie, when you're going into the turn, because you know it's going to accordion. Everybody's coming up the turn. They got to stop. It's lap 1. The tires are cold. You don't have grip. So much of that goes on. You have to prepare when you go into the turn for that.
And Alex Tagliani has made it to pit lane. This restart that brought out our 6th caution, double what we had yesterday.
Looking for the guilty party. You're right. Everybody's spread out. Let's see what's happening.
There it is.
And he gets through with it. Isn't that always the way it generally happens? So we'll have to get a different view to see exactly who that was.
So watch for Alex Tagliani. We don't have him on screen right now. He's in a blue and orange car. He's going to be a little bit further back right there. And just loses it on the power and does a great job to keep it off the fence. Locks up right there to keep it even on the track off the grass. So lucky to get away with that.
Let's show you what happened.
Well, it looks like he's up going in the gray. See that? The car went from being in the black where all the rubber is, then it got into the gray, started to walk up the road, just sort of rubbed against the safer barrier. Didn't seem like it did that much damage. Locked the brakes up and came down on the track. Luckily, Eddie, he did not get hit by somebody coming through the turn.
I want to pay him an enormous compliment.
They just need to find something good here, and hopefully they'll find it here at Pocono, as I know how hard Bryan Herta and Steve Newey want things to go well with this team, and they know they have a good driver in Alex Tagliani. It just seems to be the oddest things to keep creeping up. 216.
Oh, he crashes hard.
Just as we say, we hope something good is going to happen for Alex Tagliani. Davey, he winds up in the wall.
Here is Viso, Tagliani, and Pagano to the outside. Oh. Pagano left him room. They were well past the apex, and Tagliani just tried to get on the power to give himself a chance to get it back because he was out of push to passes. He knew the only way to save it is way early on the power. It just didn't work.
Fighting to have 2 Canadians in the top 10 here in Toronto. This is the last thing Scott Dixon wanted to see when he had a 3.3 second lead. This is Luca Filippi and the Barracuda Racing Bryan Herta Autosport car.
I probably have fire. Yeah.
Yes, you do, Luca.
That's another Honda. We've seen Jake's, we've seen Sato, and now Filippi, and he does have fire. And this is a critical time to get out because things can light up fast.
Trying to just stay smooth as possible, especially with the Scott behind. I just like, okay, you know what? There's not a point to trying to go aggressive with the equipment. It's still a long race to go, and all of a sudden I went to 3rd gear in the back straight, and it just went absolutely nothing. So very disappointed for the Shell Pennzoil boys. They did a hell of a job, especially for the event as well. I mean, I'm very upset, but Gotta just thinking about Fontana now.
And you may see on the other side of the screen, Luca Filippi has gone into the tires. There's a full course caution.
We got a full course yellow again after another incident in turn 7. This time Kanan tapping the back of Hildebrand.
Oh, and J.R. Hildebrand. What has happened to the Barracuda racing man? Boy, oh boy, this is last man standing, I'm telling you. They are dropping everywhere. With this, HELIO might win it because he might be the only man running at the end.